I'm Dexter, and we are at Launch Garage. Today, we are building a Stormtrooper or Sandtrooper costume. First, you're going to need gloves because we're going to be doing some cutting. And I would normally recommend eye protection and ear protection, but we won't be doing any drilling or dremeling power tool today. So gloves are all we need today. First of all, we need to measure. And remember, measure twice, cut once. We're going to need a straight edge, maybe a caliper, and a measuring tape. Okay? We are going to be measuring these things that go on your Sandtrooper, and we're going to be cutting these. You're going to be needing either, after you've measured, you're going to be needing a straight edge with a pen, and then you're going to be needing your scoring tool, these or these. Then you're going to be needing your straight edge and your cutting tool. Sometimes it's going to be a box cutter, or sometimes it could be a snipping tool like this, or one of these things. Okay, so after you've cut your strip, you're going to have to sand. Okay, so different grits of sandpaper, from really coarse to really fine. And then you're going to tape it to the part. You will be using masking tape to put notes on or measurements on, or duct tape to hold it in place before you add the glue. So we glue plastic to the other plastic with this thing called E6000. Okay, so it takes about 24 hours to cure, to keep it really strong. So you're going to have to clamp that to the part to keep it in place. The legs. This is armor that goes around your calves. Okay, so it's been pre-trimmed. Normally you would trim this at the bottom, put it against your leg, and then it would help if you had the shoes on, so that it would rest on the shoe, and then you mark it with a marker, and then you take your snips, just cut. Okay, and then you're going to take your sandpaper and you sand that around, and then the sharp edges you want to clip that and then sand it so it doesn't snag on your sock or your skin. Safety first. So you want to sand everything down to make sure that nothing snags on you. All right. So this is what it looks when it's done. Front, side, back. Okay. So there is a strip of plastic that goes in front to hold it together, and then there's another strip of plastic in the back to hold it together. There's a strip of Velcro in the back so that you can close and open the leg so that it goes on your calves. Okay, so you're gonna need Velcro, duct tape, masking tape, you need your measuring tools, you're gonna need your straight edge, you're gonna need your scoring tool, scissors, and your snips. So what you want is, you want this plastic stuff, and you want to make these. Okay? And these come with the kit. Depends on who you buy them from. They normally come with the kit. Okay, so these go here. You stick them with the E6000, and these go in the back as well. You stick them with the E6000. Right? So there, in the back, there. Alrighty? So that's how we do the leg. So these are for Stormtroopers. There's some difference when it's a when it's a Sandtrooper, and like again, there's a strip on the front and there's a strip on the back. But this one is stuck together already, so there's no Velcro for the back. And again, you will be using E6000 your scoring and cutting tools, snips, and your straight edge, a pencil, and a box cutter. You will be cutting strips like this from this, which came with your kit. Okay, so this is what we've trimmed so far. I'll shoot you a video. I'll show you later what it looks like when it's done. But essentially, what we did was we duct taped the back so it will hold its shape, and then you put some. Whoa, it's moving. We'll put some glue on this. Put that in front, like so. Clamp it, cure it for 24 hours, trim the excess, and you're done. Repeat for the other side. Now we're going to talk about straps on the tie pieces. Okay, so these are garter straps. You're going to have to sew a loop on it. You're going to have to add Velcro to it, so Velcro or glue Velcro to it, and then onto the thigh piece to hold it secure. This, when you're wearing it, bumps up against your thigh, keeping it secure. You're going to need to put on both of them, and the loops will go through a belt. Now, this can be nylon, cotton, or leather. Doesn't matter, whichever you're comfortable with. This is a Stormtrooper belt. It comes with the 2 boxes. Okay? So on the Sandtrooper, these are not necessary. You can opt to have a holster or maybe not. Not sure about that really, but you can check the CRL. Later we'll discuss the CRL. But essentially how to assemble this is when your kit arrives, it comes like this. Alright? So you're going to have some people use the heat gun to melt it into a curve. Some people don't bother because what they do is they get their belt, which sometimes comes with a kit, sometimes it does not. So this is the belt. You either put Velcro here, like this, stick it or sew it on, glue it or sew it on. Then, like this, you put it Velcro on the other side and just match that up together like so. Okay? You can opt to, if you're handy, put snaps. Okay? And then just snap one on there, which is what most people do. But you can be lazy like me and just put Velcro on it. That's the belt. We are now going to discuss the ab plate. Okay? Normally, when you get your kit, it comes like this, one piece. Some people cut the cod piece off. They say it gives you a little flexibility, but I don't know. Depends on the person, I guess. The ab piece for the TK or Stormtrooper are different from the TD or Sandtrooper. Again, check the CRL. Okay, so you're gonna have to create a sort of this is what it looks like from the back when you placed all the straps in. This is garters. This is a strap. It can be garter, and they're all Velcroed into place. Okay, there's gonna be some sewing, so you're gonna need your sewing kit. Gonna need garters or straps. Gonna need Velcro, industrial Velcro, your cutter and snips. Okay, so some people use thicker straps or garters. They may feel more comfortable about it because sometimes the thinner ones kind of hurt. Okay, so that's how it looks like when you've installed all the straps. Okay, so this is the ab plate. All right. Now there is the butt plate and the kidney plate, which is on the other side. Okay, this is what they look like. They come separately and they are assembled like this. All right, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the other side. They are also attached to your makeshift suspenders. All right, and that's how they look like. Have a good look. Attached by Velcro and straps. All right, so they swing around like that because they're flexible, and they are suspenders like this. Okay, so that's how we do the ab plate, back plate or kidney plate, and butt plate. We will be discussing the chest plate and the back plate. Okay, so this is fairly simple. This is the sample of an assembled chest plate and back plate for a Stormtrooper. It has the straps. For the Sandtrooper, you don't need the straps. Okay, so I'm gonna take the straps off just to show you. Okay, we're not doing that today because it's kind of difficult. But what it is it's this. All right, so you get garter, black garter 2 inches, or a strap 2 inches, nylon strap, and then you sew Velcro or use glue Velcro onto the strap and stick industrial Velcro onto the armor. Okay, on these points, and then you're done. Like a clamshell. Biceps, shoulder bells. Shoulder bells, biceps. Okay, so for the biceps, these comes in detached pieces, so you're gonna have to measure them against your bicep, put them on. I suggest you put a little allowance, so for you when you move around, and then you cut them. You gotta trim these parts off if they are available on your kit that you get. Then you're going to have to cut strips to cover the cut. Okay, both sides. Put glue on them, E6000. Sorry, E6000. Clamp those guys on, leave them for 24 hours secure, trim it, sand it, and you're done with the bicep. Do it twice. Okay? So these are your shoulder bells. They attach like these to the bicep. Okay? There's a garter. We use garters because these things move around. Okay? Because we're people. And then the shoulder bell has a strap that attaches to your chest armor. It goes under the strap of your chest plate and back plate. Okay? So that's how they go. Alright? Some people build a T connector out of garter or a strap with Velcro on them so that it will be one piece. But I suggest to use garters because it moves. So, you know, it doesn't pull on your armor or pull on the straps. So they will last longer. So that's the bicep, shoulder bell. Now we're talking about the arms or forearms. All right, these guys already come with sort of a strip. The bottom part goes into that. So you cut that to size depending on how muscular you are. Alrighty? So, and then you use glue on this side and Velcro on the other side if you need to, so that it depends on how you want to put your arm on. Some people have difficulty sticking their hand into the forearm. That's understandable. Some people have big arms, big hands. But you want to cut this. You don't want it to look like this. This is a pre-cut one. I haven't modified it yet. It's supposed to go slimmer on the bottom so that the curve of the arm will still be visible. Let's see, maybe this is a good example. You can still see that curve. So you don't want it to look too much like a cylinder, all right? So you want to trim it carefully. You take your time, take measurements, and then you got to put Velcro on this side, or Velcro on the other side, or glue on this side, and Velcro on the other side, depending on how you want to put it on. Okay, these are the hand plates for a Stormtrooper. Again, for a Stormtrooper. The hand plates for a Sand Trooper look like cheese graters. I still have to get mine, but we're using these for instruction. The way to assemble them is the same. So what you want to do is, this is a glove, obviously, is what you want to do is you put some Velcro on the back of the hand plate, and then you take some garter, and then you sew Velcro on this after you've created a loop that will fit your hand. All right? And then you just take that guy, stick him on there. Okay, I got the wrong one. Okay, so you want, yeah, that's better, see? All right, so that's how simple it is. You don't even have to reinforce it with anything, just get your industrial Velcro, put it on there, get another piece, sew it on to the loop of garter that you made, and you're done. Again, there we are. Thank you for sticking around. That's it. How to assemble your Stormtrooper or Sand Trooper costume. If you need more information, go to 501st.com, or you can Google Sand Trooper, Stormtrooper, or whatever costume you're interested in, and add CRL, that's Charlie Romeo Lambda. Thank you very much, and again, I would like to thank Launch Garage for hosting us today. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you.